I love being from Miami, and that is where a lot of the great music is coming from.
Yeah, I mean, if there's two places where really the club scenes are really hopping right now, Miami being one, here in Vegas being the other. I mean, just to see how many artists come through Vegas is just unbelievable. I always see, on the Strip, always at Dre's, we're always seeing some really solid A-list artists that come through that club in particular. But it's just crazy. And then plus what's going on with Palms right now. What's it like for you to kind of see these opportunities, and do you think that, eventually you'll make your way out here to Vegas to do some shows?
Definitely. Well, actually, I just came back from Vegas about 2 weeks ago. I was out there doing a charity event for Victoria's Voice to raise awareness for the opioid addiction in the United States. So I just did a big show out there for 500 people, and it was so much fun, but it was also a really good cause, so I love Vegas. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I was there covering it a little bit too. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, or else I would have caught your performance. I mean, it was, it was great. It was a great event. Just to see so many stars that ended up showing up for this charity was absolutely great, and to be able to see, all the people as well. Did you get a chance to see Dionne Warwick at all?
I did. I saw her at the after party, at the penthouse Elvis suite. It was so cool up there. They had a pool on the rooftop. It was so cool. But yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, like I said, it was a really good event. Like I said, I wish I could have went out to see her performance. I just was very under weather when that weekend in particular. So I could only get to a very few events. Sorry to say.
You feel better.
I feel a lot better now. So, but next time maybe I'll be able to catch up with you when you're out here again as well. So, we'll have to take a look at that.
Definitely, we'll have fun too. We'll go out clubbing together.
Yeah, definitely. Now, it's been kind of crazy, like I said, just the way that everything's been kind of going with you as well. I mean, what's it? We talk a little bit about live performances as well, and to be the ability to have that energy, kind of driving from the crowd. I mean, just as like I said, the scenes are just absolutely crazy out here. Can you tell me a little bit about, some of the feedback that you've been getting for some of the crowds, not just only from just getting the energy from the crowd itself, but also from social media? You've probably got quite a few people commenting on your music and really kind of supporting it.
Definitely. Well, it's really cool to me, social media, because you have this kind of personal relationship that you can talk to your fans every single day. You can talk to them every hour. So I love it because, well, I love it and I hate it because there's a lot of haters on there, but whatever. They're always going to be wherever you're at. So to me, social media is a really cool platform to talk to your fans and kind of have this, immediate feedback. Immediate. You can see what they're feeling, see what they're vibing with. I'll be in the studio and I'll be like, oh, do you like this beat? Do you like this beat? Do you like this lyric? Do you like this lyric? So now they can relate with me and be part of my music, which is really, really, really cool. So I just love social media for that sense. And also when I'll be doing performances and things like that, the response from the audience is just so cool because people are just excited to be there and excited to see you, and that makes you want to perform and give them a better show, which is really, really cool. So I love doing live performances also.
Yeah, it's great to be able to see. Like I said, I kind of wish I was able to catch you out here. Now, when it comes to I was going to ask you? I was going to ask you about your songwriting process. How does that go about? Is that something where somebody gives you a beat or gives you a melody or something like that, and you do the lyrics for it, or is it sometimes where you have the lyrics and you just try to find the right beat? I mean, tell me a little bit about that process.
That's a great question. I would say that I pull inspiration from everything, like everything that's on my daily basis. Like I'll see something and I'll write it down in my memory. I don't really write it down in my notes and things like that. But then I'll be in the studio and a producer will play a beat, and then I'll just go in the booth and I'll just start mumbling stuff, and then I'll come back out and kind of pull words that I said from that and kind of like string it into a song.
Yeah. Now, I mean that just obviously experience is the big key to this thing. You have to have a connection with the audience, and what do you think that is with you? I mean, the audience seems to really kind of connect with you on in terms of some of the experiences that you've had. I mean, tell me a little bit about that relationship between you and your audience, and having the having an idea that maybe this will appeal or get some thoughts to some of your audience, some of your fans.
I think because I'm just real with my fans and I don't really sugarcoat anything. Like if they ask me something, I'll just be real and straight up. And if I have haters on social media in my audience, then I'll just be straight up with them too. Like there's no issue. And I think that's why people mess with me, is because I'm just real and I keep it 100%.
Yeah, I mean that's great to hear as well. I mean, with you on stage, I mean, like I said, you bring a lot of energy and all that as well. Do you dance at all? Do you I mean, have you ever do you dance well? Tell me a little bit about that.
I will definitely say I'm not a born dancer, but I do movements and things like that with dancers behind me. I usually like to bring dancers onto shows because they get the audience going, and the audience loves seeing that. So I do try, and in my show you'll definitely see me doing some dance moves up there.
Well, I think everybody has their own rhythm and their own way of dancing, so it's just a question of, it's not a question of you can't dance, it's a question of how do I dance, So yeah, you'll get there. I think you'll have your own style and all that as well. So that's something that just comes with experience and in the crowd and all that as well. Because once in a while, I'm pretty sure on stage you do something and then you realize, wow, that's actually a pretty cool move.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Now, we're going into 2020 right now. First of all, any big thing for you for the holidays? Are you going to be going back to Miami?
I am. For Christmas, I'm going to go back to Miami, so I'm really excited. Spend it with family and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then next year, what's the plans? Are we going to have a couple more singles from you?
I have a tour coming up. It's major, and I'm going on for about a month and a half, and I can't say who it's for yet, but it's major, and I'm so excited about it.
Well, it's great to be able to hear that. I mean, considering major is a huge deal. I mean, there's a pretty good amount of cities that that encompass that. I mean, Vegas has got to be one of them. So hopefully that ends up being the case. When you do this tour.
I'm really excited about it, and I always got new music coming out too. So I'm dropping a single on this Friday, and then I got more singles coming out this top of the year. So I'm super excited about those, and I just can't wait to share them with my fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be able, like I said, it would be great to be able to hear your music on, on even bigger stage, by the sounds of it as well.
Yeah.
With that in mind, I mean, where can people check you out in terms of, social media and, concert dates and all that as well? I mean, do you have a website? Yeah, give me that 411.
Yeah, I do. So I have everything up on my website. It's ashleybrinton.com, and everything's going to be up on my Instagram too. Ashley Brinton is my handle. And, so I'm just super excited to upload those to all my fans and everything like that.
Well, Wednesday Thoughts is coming out on Friday, so tomorrow, I should say. So definitely check that out as well. So please go and download that as well. You can probably get that on most of the places where you get music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, you name it as well. Anything else you want to add, Ashley?
I'm just really excited about this single. Wednesday Thought, Ashley Brinton is A.B. dropping her new single and dropping a really, really, really fire video with it. So I just can't wait to share it with everyone.
Well, I look forward to seeing all the stuff that's been going on with you, coming in the new year as well, the new singles and all that as well. And like I said, hopefully we'll be able to catch up when you get out here to Vegas again and, hopefully on that major tour. But we'll definitely catch up with you at some point.
Definitely. And thank you so much for having me on. I had such a fun time talking with you, and I can't wait until I get out to Vegas again, too.
Okay, well, safe travels and happy holidays to you. And like I said, we'll talk to you hopefully in the new year.
Yes, definitely.
Coming up on Thursday, we are going to kick off the holiday season with two great guests. The Flat River Band will be talking about their new single, as well as One Up Duo, who also have a single out, both for the holidays, so we'll be celebrating the holidays coming up on Thursday. And we're going to have a bunch of stuff going on the next couple of weeks before we hit the end of the year. You guys can check us out on Twitter at SWIV, and Somewhere in Vegas on Facebook, and our new Instagram at SWIV Podcast, at SWIV Podcast. We'll be doing some really cool and fun stuff for the next couple of weeks with that as well. With that in mind, we'll catch you guys on Thursday with One Up Duo and the Flat River Band. We'll talk to you guys then.